Hey, what's going on? It's Coach Ben from Online Soccer Skills. Right now I'm just going on a little hike, and I wanted to shoot this quick video because right before I am making this video, there was an email that came in from a player who's on our newsletter, and they mentioned to me that they just got cut from their team and they don't know what to do next. They don't know what they should be doing to try to make that team again, or they're confused. They think that they should quit soccer because they don't think they're good anymore. So what I want to do is give you some good advice that I've learned over the past 6-7 years, because I've trained lots of players who have been in that situation, who've decided to make the personal decision to train harder. And it's okay to play at a lower level for a season to get your confidence back. It's okay to not make the team every once in a while. And I don't want you to be comfortable not making any team, but the team you're playing for now, if you happen to get cut, if you're not playing to the level you're supposed to be playing at, then playing down at a different level for one season and working your way back up to that team is the best option. If you just kind of lay there and quit, lay down and quit, then you're gonna regret it, and you're gonna regret not training hard. And at the end of the day, and I've said this millions of times in other videos, but at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to what you're doing on your own. I see it so much now because I'm around the game all the time. All the players I personally train, all the players who send me emails, I know how much players are practicing. Most kids who play club soccer only practice 2-3 times a week. Kids who play recreational soccer only practice once a week. So there's so much time during the day, after school, in the mornings. If you are dedicated and you're able to sacrifice your own time to go get it done, to go train harder on your own. And I don't want to keep creating videos talking about how you need to train hard on your own, but that's what it comes down to. And for me, that's the best advice I could give you at this point. If you feel like you're in a position of quitting, or you don't want to go play for a lower level team, you just got to push through it and realize that it's going to be okay playing for a team that is not the best, but that should motivate you and push you to get back to that level that you want to play at. And I look at it for myself. When I was younger, the hardest, most difficult time for me was when I was 12 years old. I went from being the best player on my club team to one of the worst players on a much better club team. And for me, it was very difficult. That first season or so, I got very limited playing time. But I knew it was gonna be up to how hard was I training on my own, how hard was I training at practice, was I gonna compete with the better players or just let them run all over me? So that was what I had to go through, and quickly I improved and I could play at the level that I always wanted to play at because I had a strong mindset at a young age. I knew that no one was gonna give me anything and I had to go get it done. I couldn't sit there and blame my coach about why I wasn't playing. I knew I wasn't good enough, so I had to go out there and prove it. And I could have easily just sat there and made excuses, and I could have quit. And I see so many kids now, when they face one little obstacle, they think it's over. They think that they're not good anymore. They think that they have to quit, and they don't want to go through a little bit of adversity. And I talked about that in another video that we shot last week, about how it's good to go through adversity and why I think it's important that you should go through adversity. That's gonna make you mentally tougher. So if you're in that position of being on the verge of quitting, or you don't feel like you should play for a lower level team, I don't want you to do that. I want you to mentally push through it and know that if you want to eventually get to the level that you want to be at, it's going to take time. It's not going to be an overnight thing. It's going to take a lot of time to get to that level but everything's gonna fall on your shoulders. You can't blame anyone else. You have all of the time to put all your effort into your own development if you want. So I wanted to create this video and talk about that because I don't like seeing people quit. I hate it when people quit because I know that they can push beyond to a different level if they want. But quitting is the easy thing. Quitting is what a lot of people like to do because they don't want to push through it. They don't feel comfortable getting 5 minutes of playtime during the game. They don't feel comfortable wanting to play on a lower level team if they think that they're good enough to play on a higher level team. So don't quit. I want you to push through it and just realize that everything's gonna fall on your shoulders at the end of the day. All right, so if you enjoyed this video and you wanna see more videos like this, make sure and click the thumbs up button and comment below. Let me know if you have any questions about any of this, and I wanna help you out. And the quickest way I can help you is by you joining our email newsletter. This is where all of our serious players hang out. They're all asking me questions. I spend a lot of time each week, especially in the evenings. I spend a lot of time responding to players, and this is the best way I can communicate with everyone is through our email newsletter. So what I want you to do, there's gonna be some button that pops up on this video and it's gonna say join our newsletter. So just click that button. You're just gonna go to a page and just enter in your email address there. That way you can join that community and we can start chatting and I can really get to know who you are, and that way I can help out as much as possible. So go ahead, join that newsletter there, and I'll catch you next time.